Okay, so have you ever really thought about the single most important piece of equipment in your entire home? I mean, it powers literally everything you own, but most of us, we never give it a second thought. Well, today, we're going to pull back the cover on your electrical panel and talk about why this often overlooked box might just be the most crucial upgrade you ever make.
So, let me just kick things off with a question. Is your home's electrical system actually keeping up with your life? Seriously. If your house is, say, more than 20 years old, there's a really good chance its electrical panel just wasn't built for the crazy demands of our modern world.
And before we get too deep, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What even is an electrical panel? Well, think of it as the control center, the absolute heart of your home's power grid. It's the gatekeeper that takes that big power line coming into your house and safely divvies it up to every single outlet, light, and appliance.
And right there, that brings us to the core of the problem. Our modern lives, with all our gadgets and tech, are putting this incredible strain on an infrastructure that, in a lot of cases, was built from much, much simpler time. I mean, just think about the difference 20 years makes. Back then, a home's electrical needs were pretty basic, right? A few standard appliances. But today? Phew! We've got smart homes, high-powered kitchen gadgets, home offices running multiple computers, and, oh yeah, maybe an electric vehicle charging in the garage. The demand on our electrical systems has absolutely skyrocketed. Now, here's the thing. Your home's electrical system, it's not going to fail silently. No, it gives off warning signs. The key is just knowing how to listen, because your house is literally trying to tell you when it's under too much stress.
For example, are you constantly making that trip to the panel to flip a breaker back on? Come on, you know the one. That's not just a minor annoyance. That is the #1 sign that your circuits are overloaded, and the panel is basically screaming for help by shutting down to prevent a much bigger problem.
Or what about this? You ever see the lights flicker or dim, especially when a big appliance like the AC or the microwave kicks on? That happens because the panel is struggling to distribute power evenly. It's a super clear signal that it just can't handle the load. So, let's just quickly run through those key warning signs again. If you're dealing with frequent breaker trips, flickering lights, if you ever notice a weird burning smell or see scorch marks, or if you still have an old-school fuse box, or, and this is a big one, if your whole life is running on a spider web of power strips, it is definitely time to call in an expert.
Recognizing these signs is really just the first step. The solution here isn't a simple patch or a quick fix. It's a full-on investment in your home's safety, its value, and its future.
And let's be crystal clear about this. The single most important, #1, non-negotiable reason to upgrade is safety. Everything else is just a bonus compared to protecting your home and your family from a preventable electrical hazard.
You see, an old, overloaded panel isn't just inefficient, it's a genuine risk. It dramatically increases the chances of electrical fires and shocks. A modern panel, on the other hand, is built with all the latest safety features to seriously reduce that danger.
But beyond the crucial safety stuff, the payoffs are huge. A new panel can easily handle modern power hogs like EV chargers. It's a fantastic selling point that actually increases your home's value. It's way more efficient, which can help lower your energy bills. It protects all your expensive electronics from power surges. And it makes sure you're up to code. I mean, it's really a win on every single level.
Okay, so you get it. You recognize the signs, you understand the benefits, but now you're probably wondering, what does an upgrade actually involve? Let's kind of demystify the costs, the time, and the whole process.
So, for a professional upgrade, you're typically looking at a cost in this range. And yeah, I know, that's a real investment. But remember, it's a one-time cost for decades of safety, efficiency, and most importantly, peace of mind.
And what about the time commitment? How long is your house going to be turned upside down? Well, for a standard upgrade, you can expect the whole job to be done in just 4 to 8 hours. It's almost always a single-day project with pretty minimal disruption.
The process itself is really straightforward and methodical. A pro is going to start with a full inspection and assessment. Then, they'll safely shut off all the power, remove that old panel, install the shiny new one, and then, this is key, they'll thoroughly test the entire system before a final inspection.
So let's try looking at this from a slightly different angle. Upgrading your electrical panel isn't just about fixing a problem from the past. It's really about preparing your home for the future. Here's the most crucial point, the main takeaway. An electrical panel upgrade isn't some backward-looking repair job. it's a forward-looking investment. It gets your home ready for the technology of tomorrow, whether that's a new smart fridge, a second electric car, or some amazing innovation we haven't even imagined yet. Which, leaves us with one final, really important question to think about. I want you to look around your home, think about your needs today and your plans for tomorrow, and then ask yourself, is my electrical panel truly ready for the future?